Hey everybody, Juice here, your host of all the battle reports here at the Long War, where we always keep it icy. Big special shout out and thanks to all the Long War veterans. If you haven't already, stop what you're doing. 8th edition is upon us. Head on over to longwar.net and become a veteran of the Long War today. To my right, your left, Phil Corman in the house.
How you doing, guys?
He is the executive, all things knowing of the paint studio, Dark Bunny Creatives.
So we got 2 detachments here. We've got 1 Supreme Command detachment. This is going to have Ivrain, Eldrad, the Solitaire, and then 1 Shadow Seer. And then for the second detachment, it's a was it the Brigade or the Battalion? There's one with 3 command points. We've got 3 units of troop. They're all going to be rocking the Embrace or the Caress actually with fusion pistols. Because that's the way you run them. They're amazing for $40. They're the probably the best troop I think you can go with. Obviously, the only one for the Harlequin, but a great buy there. And then we've got units of bikes. I got 2 units of 5 bikes. I've got them split: 5 with the Zephyr Glaives here, and then I've got 5 with the Star Bolas. This guy's in the wrong spot. And these guys are amazing. For $40 for 2 of them. It's a little pricey for bikes, but they pack a punch. They're very survivable. -1 to hit, 4 up invuln, 3 wounds. Pretty good. And then we've also got in the back here 3 transports for the troops. Amazing transports. -1 to hit as well, 4 up invuln. They can just take a punishing without having to worry too much about crashing too quickly here. So great models. And then of course the HQs here up in the front are amazing. Shadow Seers, probably one of the best psychers in the game, giving a -1 to wound everyone nearby within 6 inches. Troop Masters are giving rerolls to hit in close combat. They're just beasts. And then of course you got the Solitaire, who's amazing in close combat. Ivrain, a great psyker. And Eldrad here, who's amazing psyker as well, casting all those Azerani powers. So you're looking at about $26 for each HQ. Ivrain comes in the Triumvirate, of course, so roughly $25 value there. You also get the Incarn and close combat buddy there, Vizark, excuse me. And then we've also got the transports back here are $40 a piece as well. So it's a consistent theme of $40 for everything. So expect, but for about $500, it's a good value for your army.
So here we go. Paint matters. So here we go, guys. We have 2 detachments. I have a battalion of Jörmungandr. So that is going to be 2 winged hive tyrants. $57 each. Unbelievable buy for NID players. You can play with wings, without wings. The kit comes with everything. You can make swarm lords. You can do a lot of things with it. 30 gaunts, 3 squads at 10. Mama to hold down the backfield and to create more once something happens with them. Also, kicking it over to the Chronos side, we have another battalion, Winged Tyrant, Quad Devourers everywhere with Brain Leech Worms. We've got Swarm Lord, another Steel MVP. I am guessing in every one of my games is my $70 box, 3 Hive Guards. Some of these are custom. Okay, some of these are the metal ones. Hive Guard are going to be legit. They're better than Earthshakers. Absolutely love them. Then we're rounding this battalion out with 3 squads of 10 Hormagaunts. Little bugs, $30 for 10 of them. Unreal, considering Mama can replace some of them. And then her ticket price, in my opinion, is one of the ones that's a little steep, on the upwards of $70. She has versatility. She gives the army a lot, so spending it at least once is a good buy. More than that, I can't endorse it yet. Phil, that's unreal. Wow. Unbelievable models, dude. But I tell you, something else that's going to be unbelievable today is all the terrain and the mats that we use here in the Beats Lab from GameMad.eu. They do an amazing job. But speaking of shout-outs, if you'll let everybody know how they can get up with you to utilize you and Val's painting service.
Definitely, yeah. So Dark Bunny Creatives, that's the Facebook page. You can find us there. We're also at darkbunnycreatives.com. You can find information about our pricing, what we offer. We also have some interesting blog articles, so you can learn about some of the boards we built in the past and some of the things display pieces we've done. And in addition to that, we give a great discounts to anybody who's interested in commissioning us on product.
This battle report, actually, we realized that there was quite an exceptional disconnect in actual point values over the dollar values. So what we did was we came up with a little bit of narrative because we're playing on snowy battlefield, so there's a blizzard in effect. And basically what we did was we augmented the Yermander special rules with now they're -1 to hit. So it might give them a little bit more fighting chance, or they might just kill the Harlequins altogether. We don't know yet, but we thought that would be a little bit more fair because of the $800 or 800 point or more difference right there. So let's get back to the action.
Here we go. It is time. So we've got models placed, a bunch versus my quantity and your quality of beautifully painted models isn't the same. I just want you to know that. It's unbelievable. So, absolutely. So here we go. So you have fewer units than I. I have 12 to your 9. So you're going to get a +1 to this roll.
Okay.
Boom! Where there's a 6, there's always a 1. I love it. Okay, so I have passed that test. Now it's time for you not to seize on me. Plan 1, NID players out there, that's how you play. It's the same way as always when you're playing Eldar. Just go first. Man, am I excited for this. I'm going to be placing all 3 of my Hive Tyrants are going to be coming in, and I'm going to position myself just a little bit more to buffer all that turn 1 assault or potential assault that I know that those Harlequins have. So let's get into it. All the guys decided to play. There's no more of this rolling a 4 and hopefully or a 3 and hopefully somebody comes in. Loving that mechanic right now. So before we get into the shooting, we got to do our psychics, and this is going to be a strong psychic phase for me, hopefully. So we're going to start out. I did move Swarmlord out from hiding. I'm going to try a gut shot move right here because I did move and advance him. And now I am going to cast Onslaught onto him. You guys know how much I love that ability. So looking for a 6 or a lot higher. I have a 7. Can you try to stop that?
I will try to stop that. Let's do that. All right, we're going to try and stop that with, I believe, Shadow Seer's in range. A quick measure, 24 inches. Yeah, she should be good. So let's go ahead and needing an 8, get a 7.
Oh, so close. Okay, so Onslaught does go off. Next, we're going to go Catalyst to my Warlord. Definitely want to try to keep him alive. 4. Damn, it is too early to be wasting command points. But I brought a lot of them, so let's do it. Re-rolling this 1 into a 5. Way to stick that. So that is an 8.
I will attempt to deny that with, let's see, I'll have Eldrad stop that. Now he can re-roll 1 failed deny test per turn. So
okay. This is a re-roll?
That is a re-roll. I can choose the dice to re-roll.
Sure.
It doesn't have to be both. That's a 10.
Got it. All right, so no Catalyst. And then lastly, before Smites, we're going to go to Psychic Scream. So, you actually, the closest unit isn't a Psyker? Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's basically just a Smite then. So we'll go, we're going to start with these 2. I only have 2 from this side. So 2 Smites here from the pink one.
Okay.
Goes off on a 7.
Okay. Evrain will attempt to deny. She gets +1 to the cast. She gets a 6. +1 is a 7.
So not enough.
Nope.
So that goes off. It does D3.
Ooh.
3 damage to the closest unit.
Close. That's from him, right?
Yep.
All right, so it's going to drop a biker.
We'll bike down. And then the other Yargrimald Hive Tyrant does go off on a 6.
All right. Eldrad will attempt to deny that. He gets an 8.
Boom. What a good psychic phase. So the cool thing, that Onslaught ability, literally the sickest combo that the Nids have ever seen. So it talks about re-rolling or being able to shoot with no minuses, blah, 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 and I love it. I'm going to read it for everybody one more time. In addition, that unit can charge this turn even if it advanced. Are you kidding me? Swarmlord cannot move and advance and charge. Now he can. Also, what he's going to do, because a Hive Commander, he's going to give himself a whole nother free movement phase. So he's going to go ahead and move his 9 and advance for the second time. So 9, 10 more inches. And then I got a 3 earlier. So he literally just moved, what's that, 27-ish random inches, and has the ability to charge. Like gut shot turn 1, Swarmlord coming in like a linebacker. Oh, my favorite new unit, Hive Guard. Not new because I've always loved them, but Hive Guard. Here we go. There is 6 of them. They did not move. They are hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of Chronos. We're going to shoot these bikes.
They are -1 to hit, as they are Harlequin bite.
Cool, cool. So now that 3 isn't looking so hot, I am going to be needing 4s again. Still re-rolling 1s, 12 shots. 1s. That was a solid roll. Unreal. So strength 8, toughness 4, needing 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Jeez. All right. I got a 4 up Benvol. These are 3 wounds a pop, so...
Like a boss! I love it.
So 2 wounds go through.
Okay, so they're D3 each.
Oh, D3.
So a
one
bite
bite?
Bite's
All right.
gone. Wow. You don't need a 2-up save when you have a 4-up invulnerable. Love it. Guess what? I got 24 dice in my hands. You guys know what that new cool number is? The amount of shots that each winged Hive Tyrant gets with its Devourers with Brain Leech Worms. So we're going to start. We're going to go from left to right. The guy chilling behind this corner. Actually, we're going to wait off on him. We're going to go here, and we're going to start unloading into these bikes. I hit on 3s, but not because of your Dark Eldar trickery, so back to hitting on 4s. No rerolls here. Strength 6, looking for 3s again. Okay.
All right. We got 7 for Benvolms. Making a hefty amount. Only 2 go through.
Okay, so that's only just 2 wounds.
2 damage. All right.
Yep. So Warlord up next, shooting the same unit. Not bad. Okay. And looking for 3s. Okay.
Alright, let's see if we can do this again. Looks like another 7 again. What's your number here?
Okay, so
Ooh.
now it's time. Now it's time for me to invoke a stratagem. I'm actually going to double the amount of wounds. So each one will be 2 wounds. And I'm looking for my card. I'm sorry, guys.
2 wounds. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not ready, but it is a monstrous creature can add 1 to the damage, so his weapon usually does 1. But now I saw that you rolled a bunch of fails. I'm going to burn the 2 command points, and now his damage goes up by 1. So each one of those that went through.
It's nice you do that after you see how
Yep,
much
it is
fails.
any time during the shooting phase. It's so unreal.
That's
That's
right.
like that.
So then that was 5 wounds, so that goes to 10. I had 12, 2 already taken, so 12 wounds gone. So 1 died, and then I had 11 wounds left. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 1 more is down to
2.
2.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, pathogen slime right there. It says any point in the shooting phase. Unbelievably strong.
I wonder if they're gonna have to heal that.
Got to.
That's incredibly strong.
Got you. It was literally what we talked about the other night on the show, how powerful that is. Well, that was solid. That third Hive Tyrant kind of whiffed and didn't do anything. But so we have found ourselves to the end of the shooting phase. And now it is time to go ahead and burn 2 more command points, as I just did, to use the single-minded annihilation on my Hive Guard unit. So what that says is any infantry unit can shoot twice, shoot its weapons a second time at the end of the shooting phase. It's not closest unit like some other guys have. It's not this. It's literally just get another free shooting. So instead of going after these bikes here, I am actually going to go after the transport there. So I have got 6 guys still alive, so that's 12 shots. Hitting on 4s. Normally it would be hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s. Okay. And then strength 8. Toughness 5.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4 still on the...
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, T5.
Okay, so looking for 3s here. 2 4-ups. Yeah, wow.
4-ups. And I got lucky.
You continue to stonewall 4-ups. I love it. Moving on to the assault phase.
Okay.
Swarm Lord's up on deck. We just pulled it out and looked. So it is just a tad over a 7-inch. So 7-inch charge.
Okay.
I do make it. I do make it. It's time for you to see if I pay for it.
Yeah,
First with some
9
Overwatch.
shots, hitting on 6s, only 1.
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7, so I need a 5. I get 1.
Any modifiers?
Not on this.
Okay, so a 3-up save.
Oh,
Damn it. It's too early in the game to be taking that. So I have 11 left. All right, and he is here. We're gonna be just outside of that.
You want a wobbly model of that? I'd hate for him to
Yep.
fall over.
Not so much. I actually would hate him to fall over. I don't care about my model, but I just don't want him to land on yours.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so I'm actually just going to move on this side because I do have 3 9-inch charges I'm going to try to make.
Okay.
We will just, I'm just going to roll them, and they're just going to go, 1 is in front of each one of them, and then I'll roll them all, and then you can just shoot me a bunch.
Sounds good.
Oh, wait a second. I don't want to get caught slipping here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about this. If I charge this unit right here, is anybody going to be within range?
Potentially.
Okay, so that is my goal. You see, you just can't get caught. This is something that I remember the Eldar can do. They do better than anyone else. So it's within 3 inches, right?
Correct.
3 inches of my model.
Yes.
Or not 3 inches of the combat. Okay, so when I make base, I'm going to stay an inch away. I'm not making base. I'm going to be within an inch on the outside, and everybody be gone. So here we go. So looking for a 9. Nope. My Warlord. Nope. And last one. Nope. So I don't make base. You get a bunch of shooting though.
It's all right. So we got 6 into the first one here.
Sure.
On 6s. Got 2. And 5, so just 1. Makes it.
Yep.
All right. Another 6 shots into your top guy. So that was 2 hits and 5s again. All right, we got 1 that's -3, and then 1 regular armor save.
And this is to my Warlord, isn't it?
It is.
Of course. So here's the regular. Made that. And then this is at -3, so I'm just looking at a 5-up and vulnerable save.
I thought they had a 4 of them. Or is that like a relic?
No, actually, I think you're actually right. Why did I just say 5? I have a 5-up, feel no pain. Excuse me. I'm sorry. That's what I was going with. I failed. How many damage?
Just 1 damage.
Just 1, so 5-up.
And then we've got the last vehicle shooting, 6 shots. Get 1 hit. And no wound.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Here we go. 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
Ooh.
Wow.
No
Swarming.
reroll ones, huh?
No reroll 1 bubble. And then I am strength 8. There we go. 3 at -3, so 3 4-ups.
Yep.
Vulnerables.
How much damage do these do?
3 guaranteed 3 damage each.
All right. So if I fail any, I failed 1 or 2, excuse me. I'm actually probably going to do a command point here.
Okay.
Try and save 1 more because this will kill bad guy right. I do save 1 more, so 1 dies.
Awesome. And then I have my tail attack. I can only get 1 attack hitting on a 2. Oh man, Swarm Lord is swiffing. Gosh, I told myself when this started I wasn't going to invoke any more, blow through any more command points. I need a second to think. I believe that I might be using a 3 command point to double attack with Swarm Lord to get rid of these bikes. I'm going to have to think on it. Adrenaline Surge. Swarm Lord. It's time. Do it all over. I want you to know this is a record. I've went through 8 of my 9 command points in the first phase. First turn, my first turn. So here we go, 6 attacks. Good. No more ones. Okay. So 4.
All right.
Looking for just 2 fails here.
No rerolls. Oh,
There
you
go.
get 3.
There
Don't
we
worry.
go. Okay, so it's totally worth it now because those bikes are scary. They're going to be able to fall back. They're going to charge. They're going to be able to get to my lines. Keeping my little guys alive is the name of the game right now. What a great turn for High Fleet Lexus in all its splinter cells. Swarm Lord, literally, Robbie B, if you'll just show everybody, this is where he started. My turn 1. With psychic abilities, his special abilities, he ends here after attacking twice. This is why 8th edition is so badass, because models like this were unplayable before without things that GW's come up with, like stratagem command points that are really useful. So I'm feeling really good. I know that there's so many Eldar trickeries, Harlequin trickeries coming my way. I'm just ready. I'm time to sit back and relax and figure out what I got to roll.
So, a bit of a bind here. You took out my squads, my bike squads. I was planning on using those to get in the backfield there and tie up some of that shooting. So now we got to see if I can get the troops that are in here. I have a lot of fusion pistols, 15. They're amazing. So we're going to be moving these guys out, getting in range of some of these hive tyrants, and hopefully popping the Swarm Lord and some of these anti-psychers that are killing me right now. So, go on to the movement phase. So we're ready for the psychic phase. I've done a bunch of movement. We've got everything got out of vehicles. So we've got 1 troop here, 1 troop there. I've got a Star Weaver here. My goal is to get Twilight Pathways on this Shadow Seer to go onto him. He'll move 22 inches and be able to assault those Hive Guard, right?
Hive Guard, yep.
Yep. And then we've got some stuff here. We're going to try and bring this guy down. And he's the Warlord, or is he the Warlord?
He's the Warlord up here,
okay.
yep.
All right, well, still, I need to get him down.
Either way,
anyways.
Swarm Lord's got to go too.
Yeah. He's so scary.
Agree.
So,
what you got psychic-wise?
With, let's see. We'll start here with Evrain. She's going to do Gaze of a Need. So she'll cast that on this guy. Needs an 8 to go off.
Okay.
She'll get +1 to the roll.
And then you're at a -1, so it's a straight 8 roll.
So straight 8. This is basically like a smite, but I'll go over it once I see the results because it's a little confusing. So it goes off on a 10.
That's
+1,
pretty good.
-1. So I roll a dice. On a 1, it does 1 mortal wound. 2 through 5, it does D3. And on a 6, it does D6 mortal wounds.
Wow. Do I want to...
Oh, that's right. You can deny.
Yeah, I can try with a 10. Wow. I just don't believe that is... I'm just going to have to take this one on the chin.
Okay. So let's go ahead and... It's a 2, so this will be D3 mortal wounds on him. For 3.
Gotcha.
All right. She has Soul Burst, but I don't really see a point casting that, so she's just going to do Smite on him. Needing a 5, +1, -1. That will be a 12.
Wow.
So that's a Perils. I'm not going to re-roll it. We'll just keep that. I don't think you can.
I cannot try to deny
no pluses. All right, so D6 on him. 3.
Okay.
And then she'll take D3 mortal wounds for 1. She does have that 6 that feel no pain. She takes 1. So she's down to 4. All right, next we got the Shadow Sea here. Twilight Pathways, I'm not going to use that because I want to use it over there. So she's just going to cast Smite on him.
Okay.
We're needing a 5. We got a 9. It's an 8, actually. -1.
I'm just going to let that go also.
Okay, so D3. 2.
Okay.
And then let's go with Eldrad. He's going to cast Doom. He'll actually cast that onto the character up here. It's 24-inch range.
Yep.
And I'll be needing a 7. Actually, I will need a 7 +1 -1. I'm actually going to do Smite first. because if I get a successful one, I get +1 to my next roll.
Cool.
So we'll cast Smite on him. It goes off on an 8.
I've got to now.
Okay.
Goes off.
All right, so we'll do D3 on him for just 1. And now he'll cast Doom on your Warlord there, needing a 7. I got a 7 + 1 - 1.
Okay, so we're going to try to deny that with him.
It's a 5. Or is that cocked?
No, it's a 5.
Okay.
Goes off.
All right. And then lastly, he's going to cast Executioner.
And tell me what that does. That sounds really cool. So I
Executioner can be pretty good. It does D3 mortal wounds. If I kill a model, it does an additional D3 mortal wounds. But I'm not really. It's better for like infantry, of course.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I'll kill 1 wound, and
Sure.
at least 1 will die, so 2 should die. But he's just going to cast it on him because I don't think I'm in range of anything else. He's not a character, right? Well, he's over 8 wounds,
yeah.
9 wounds. So he'll actually cast it on him. We'll try
Okay.
and get D3. Needs, I believe it's a 7. I'll double check that, but that would be an 8 + 1 - 1. So
Okay, I will try to stop that with my Warlord. Nope.
okay. And we're looking at D3 mortal wounds. So that would be 2 mortal wounds. There we
You've got plenty enough fusion pistols
Yeah, I
there.
should be able to drop him. I don't need to waste any more.
2 seems good.
So last power here, we're going to do Twilight Pathways from this Stratosphere onto the vehicle.
Okay, so now is where I'm going to use my last command ability,
Okay.
my last command point, and use the stratagem, the Deepest Shadow. Ooh. So that says that's coming from the Warlord. So he says that any psychic ability, the one psychic ability, you can only cast on 1 dice.
Okay.
You don't get 2 dice to cast this.
All right. Well, I believe it is a 6 that I need to cast, but the -1, that would be a 5, so I can't even cast that power. So
Okay.
it'll completely shut down.
So does that mean it's a fail? Upon further review, it is considered a fail. No matter how many times you roll that 1 dice, it is not going to get to the effectiveness of a 7 because within range of Shadows of the Warp, you're at a -1, so that turns a level 6 power basically to a 7.
Yep.
So D3 mortal wounds.
All right. 2.
There we go.
She'll be down to 5. So in hindsight, obviously, don't cast 6 warp charge powers next to that guy.
Next to the Warlord, yeah.
That's pretty good. All right. All right, so we are going to start with the shooting now. We've got a lot of fusion pistols right here on old Swarmy. So we're going to go ahead and start firing those. We'll start with the troop first. Got 5 fusion pistols going into him.
Oh my goodness.
Oof. He's not -1 to hit.
He is not. I
Okay.
really wish he was right now, though.
All right. All right, well, let's start with the fusions here. Hitting on 3s. That is a lot of 1s.
Oh, you're telling me there's a little life left in me.
Oh, geez.
Tough 7.
Tough as 7. All right, these are strength 8, so
Okay.
3s. Oh, no.
You're telling me there's a chance so far.
All right. And I doomed
Him.
big guy.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, nothing there. We've got the Troop Master. He's also got a fusion pistol. He'll be hitting on a 2 character. Hits on a 2. Needing that 3. Come on. Oh, man.
Look, all those hot 4-up invulnerables you were making earlier.
Whiff, whiff, whiff. All right. What's the leadership on him?
Let me check real quick, but I believe it's a 10.
Okay.
He is fearless, if that matters.
The reason I ask, the Shadow Seers have a nice weapon called the Hallucinogenic Grenade Launcher. Based on your leadership, if I roll or equal to or beat your leadership, it takes D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, wow. He's a lead 10.
Lead 10. All right, so I need a 2 to hit. Does hit. And then I will need to roll a 10 or greater. Oh, I saw that 5.
Yeah, it was getting there.
All right. Well, he's got 2 wounds left. I don't have really any shooting else here other than that. I don't want to waste that.
You're going to have to do it in the old fisticuff fashion.
Yeah, I think I can take him on in close combat, I hope. But you don't have any command points, so I don't have to worry about interrupting.
I have done all the tricks that could be turn 1.
So, all right, Star Waver here, 24-inch range on Stricken cannons. We're just going to pop some shots into those
The
Hormagaunts, right?
Hormagaunts, yep.
All right, 6 shots hitting on 3s. 1 miss, and...
Glad that wasn't fusion pistols right there.
Oh, I know, if only. All right, so we've got 2 regular armor saves and 1 at -3.
Okay, so one guy is gone. 3 are gone.
Next, we're going to have this troop fire at the warlord here. So he's got only 1 wound taken, so let's see what we can do here. He is doomed, so hitting on 3s, 5 fusion pistols. Only missing once this time. And 3s again, re-rolling. Whoa, got 2. Got a 3rd.
Okay,
So
3, 4 up and vulnerables. Let's see if I can give you some back from
from
last time, and I did. So I take D6 damage.
D6. I'm not close enough for melt. I need to be within 3.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead. Come on. Oh,
2.
I'm actually probably going to command point that. I want to
Okay.
get a few more points on there. So come on. 4. All right.
Hey, it was worth it. It's time for the assaults. Is that right?
It is.
Hey man, why don't you break this down and tell everybody your meticulous movement and placement of your models that's going on right there.
Absolutely. So for the bike here, I moved him just underneath the ledge here so that he could not be seen, so that when I charge, I'm pretty much guaranteed to make that charge. And he will not be able to overwatch that, 7 or 25 shots?
Yeah, 24 shots. So that's huge. I can only overwatch what I can see, but you can charge what you cannot.
Exactly.
So great pro tip right there. All right, so time to start rolling some dice. It looks like 2 unfailable charges. Is that correct? They have the ability to mitigate.
I will be able to jump up around things, but I'm not sure how well I can place. So
Gotcha. Yeah, let's see how far your inches are.
So first we'll do the bike, because I need to get him out of there. He'll go 7 inches, and I'm pretty sure I'll get him up there. Oh, look at that.
Good catch.
Magnetize there. All right, so he'll be right up here. Set him there, and then the troop won't have to worry about that overwatch.
Yep.
So they're going 7. So it should only be about 3 inches up, so I should be able to get, I think, all of these guys, or at least most of them up in there. If I start coming around this corner. So it's time to do the attacks. Now, my Harlequin have a lot of attacks, 4 attacks each, so 4 times 5, we got 20 attacks. We're going to start up here with the Swarm Lord. These are the
Warlord.
Warlord, excuse me. High Tyrant, right?
Yep.
Not a Swarm Lord. So we will be hitting on 3s. The Troop Master is in range right over here. They'll be given rerolls to wound. And you're T7, right? So
T7.
I'll need 5s. So let's start with hits. Not too bad. Not that bad, I guess average there. And this guy's the doomed one, so needing 5s rerolling. I didn't really need to doom him though, because I already had rerolls. Oh, not a single one from the reroll. All right.
Love it.
So we got 5 at -2.
5 at -2, so 5, 4 from vulnerables.
All right.
So I take 4.
All right. So he was at
7, so I have 3 wounds left.
You gotta move your dice. There we go. All right. So that's all for him. And then we'll do the bike next. He's got 3 attacks. He'll be hitting on 3s. 2. He's only strength 3, so I'll need 6s re-rolling. Oh, I got 1? Just 1.
Oh, there. Stick it. Oh, 2 wounds left.
All right.
He's limping on. He's still alive, but limping.
Now on to the second Hive Tyrant. Hive Tyrant is actually placed right here.
And as you get your dice together, again, he did that cool trick where he had a HQ that was tucked up in the corner, so I wasn't able to pull the trigger on any one of my overwatching shots, which is massive. Mm-hmm. I could have easily picked up a couple.
Oh, easily.
Harlequins with 26 shots, hitting on 6s, wounding on 2s, and all you have is a 5-up. Man, that is a great, great trick. I'm so glad you showed that.
All right, so here's the troop into the Hive Tyrant on 3s.
There's a 2 in the center.
Oh, thank you. All right. And we're going to need those 5s again.
Not re-rolling, right?
Oh, re-rolling because the troop master.
Oh, gotcha,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Which is probably a good thing, because that was only 4 so far. Getting another 2. So we've got 6 total.
And this is at -2 again?
Absolutely.
All right, so I got to stick a couple. I only have 6 wounds. You got a lucky fusion through. So I got to make some of these. 2. I have 2 wounds left.
All right. We'll do the Troop Master next. He has 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. And he's wounding on 5s as well, re-rolling.
Ooh, I got through the first set.
Come on, give me something. 2 more.
You're telling me I gotta pick one of them. Oh, the suspense. Here's one at a time. Down to the last dice. Long war. Oh, command point reroll. Just kidding. I don't have any command points. He is gone. Okay.
All right.
So let's see if he bites the bullet and takes some people down with him. See if he blows. He does not.
All right, well, now that he died, that will trigger a soul burst action. Only on the solitaire. He's the only one that's in that detachment that can use it. So I got to figure out what I actually want to do with that. So for the soul burst action, I'm actually going to do a charge here. We're going to see if we can get the solitaire up here to finish him up. He hasn't done his attacks yet, so he can still fight since it's the fight phase. So I will need a 7-inch or 7 to make it. And I get a 4. World command point. I still got 4 left after this, so try and get that up there. Not enough. So no charge. Last troop here is going to go into old Swarmy. So we got 20 shots or 20 attacks on 3s. I think that's it. All right, and then this will be on 5s. I am re-rolling because there's another troop master there. Yeah, 4 here. Not bad for the reroll here. So we've got 8 total.
All right. Swarmlord has +1 to his invulnerable save while he is in close combat. Ooh. So I got to make a ridiculous amount of 3-ups. And I do! And I do so far.
No feel, no pain though, right?
No feel, no pain. So
he's got 1 left.
1 wound left.
All right. Well, I do have a troop master here. He might be able to finish him off. We'll do 5 attacks. And hitting on 2s. Ooh. Oh no!
5 with the reroll.
5.
Don't make me roll it.
I got 1.
You're making me. Where's the dice? I'm gonna grab this out of a new dice out of the bag. 3 up. Yes. Love it. Stuck it. Ooh, I get to actually swing. I didn't think I was gonna get a chance to do anything with any of my
3 wounds
with my tyrant. So he's got 3 wounds. So he is only 4 attacks at strength 6, hitting on 2s.
There's some ones for you.
Yeah, and I'm going into the
troop.
The troop, I guess. Or no, I'll go into the troop master.
Okay.
Yeah, and strength 6,
okay.
2s. 2.
Okay.
And that is -3 AP, 3 damage. Did I roll a 6?
Mm-hmm.
I did, so that is a mortal wound also to wound.
Single mortal wound?
Yep.
Okay, so he'll be down to 4, and then this is D3 each.
Yep.
All right, so he's got that 4 up. Let's see if we can I need to make at least 1. Make 0.
Yes! Swarm Lord with the fight back.
Now,
a soul burst action.
Soul burst, let's see, he is within 7 of Ivrain. So Ivrain will attempt to manifest a psychic power.
Cool.
She can smite. So yeah, we're going to do that. Smite on the Swarm Lord, see if we can drop him. 5 + 1 - 1, so that's a 5.
Do I get a chance to deny?
I believe you do.
Okay. So, a 5, don't fail me.
Oh.
A 5 is a fail! A 5 is a fail. Oh my goodness. Wow, Swarm Lord. And I have no command points, there's nothing else. He's gone. So let's see if he takes anybody down with him, and he does not.
All right, well, let's see real quick before you move him. He is not within 7, so I won't be able to do another soul burst action.
Okay.
Since these guys are not in Ari.
So it's time for the Warlord to activate. We're going to go all my attacks into the unit. So I've got 4 Scything Talon attacks, and I get to reroll 1s, hitting on 4s. Strength 6, need 2s. And so that's 3 invulnerables.
4 ups, all right. Takes 2.
And then I have my tail attack. Hits. Strength 6, so wounding on 2s. That's just a straight no AP D3 damage.
Okay. Real quick, I do have... No, I don't think this Shadow Seer is in range here. I have to be within 6. They'll take it's -1 to wound, but it was 2 of them, right?
Yep. Just 1 tail attack. So 1 additional 4 up.
4 up. Make it.
Cool.
So, I think it was a pretty effective turn here for the Harlequin. Managed to take out a Hive Tyrant and the Swarm Lord. Pretty dangerous guys there. I was hoping to finish off his Warlord. 2 wounds left. I think I can do it next turn maybe, but he's got a lot of shooting and retaliation, so we'll see.
The time is now. Wow, what an amazing turn. Way to showcase how cool Harlequins can be with a lot of trickery. But now it's time for the Warlord, the small bugs, everything else to kind of get into the fight. So the Warlord is going to throw Feel No Pain with his limping on final breaths to here, looking for a 6. Oh no, not good. Okay, we're gonna double combo here with a Smite. Goes off.
A 6. All right. We will try to deny that with what's the other power you got? That Psychic Scream, right?
Yep.
All right, and that's a 5 or 6.
6. Excuse me, 5.
5. Oh, okay. It's both D3 though, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll just start with a range. She gets that +1. She gets it with a 7.
Okay, and then again the same thing. So this is the Psychic Scream.
Okay.
And that goes off on an 8.
All right. Eldrad will try to deny. He'll get to reroll if this fails. I need a 9. Ooh. All right. We'll reroll one of these. Oh.
I got you, brother.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Oh,
stops
wow.
it.
Wow, clutch. And then a Smite here from the Warlord. Goes off on an 8 to your that guy right there.
Oh, I'm missing the dice. Come around real quick. All right. And Shadow Seer will, or actually Eldrad can try to deny again. I don't think it really makes a difference. No +1s or anything. Oh, that's a fail.
Okay.
So, how much? D3, right?
D3. Stick a 6. There it
Oh,
is.
she's
Picked him
down.
up.
All right. Well, real quick.
Soul bursting,
let's-
not on my action. Not
you're
on
right.
my turn, right?
You're right. I forgot.
That damn FAQ.
Thank you.
Hive Guard are going to shoot the large unit in the building. I don't know what's going to happen with this. My goal for this turn is to try to eliminate this, but I've got my Hive Tyrant that can do some shenanigans and charge. I've got Hormigons that can make some 9-inch charges. So for right now, I believe the right call is to utilize them shooting in there. So I do get to reroll 1s because I'm Kronos. And now I'm not shooting a vehicle, so I stay and I hit on 3s. And then strength 8, so that is 2s. And now this is -2 rend if it matters, but you just have vulnerables,
Does
right?
that involve? So 4 ups. And this is on that. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, they're
That's
gone.
the unit. Hive Guard sniping.
Dang, all 5. And now no more soul burst, so dang it.
Oh, huge. Okay, so here we go. The closest unit, this Turbigon did 3 wounds from a smite because this Troop Master, is that right?
That's right.
Was the closest unit with everybody here on the wall. He's still the closest. So that's really cool because I have a 10-man unit and 5 out of the other 10-man unit that are within range that can shoot the closest unit, which is this character. So I'm getting a chance to try to snipe through the window here. I get 15 shots, hitting on 4s. And my Turbigon says, don't worry, little guys, you can reroll 1s. That was a solid roll. Strength 4, toughness 3. No wound manipulation. So, if you want to pick up 6
All right.
saves.
6 4-ups. Money. Ooh, 3 go through, so that's enough even if I command point 1. So, he'll drop.
Wow. Between a smite and a lucky smite went through and some termagants. What a great window shot. So my goal here is I really want to try to eliminate this smite bubble in the back. I am now banking on, because I've got a little luck, and I still have a Hive Tyrant gimped up Warlord that can hit these guys on 4s. I'm going to take all my shooting from 1, snipe here to try to kill this chick, and then assault. This is in my thought process. and then to come in and try to assault and kill her. So I eliminate 2 abilities, 2 characters, and then hopefully I'm putting trust in the wounded up tyrant, hitting on 4s and hormigons to pick up these. If not, this hive tyrant might have a bad day.
Maybe. That is a Shadow Seer.
The Shadow Seer, excuse me. Okay. So I hit on 3s.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. No rerolls here. And now, normally I wound on 2s, but I take a -1 to wound. So that's huge.
Yeah.
That's like literally getting
It's one
extra
of the best.
toughness. I mean, that's so...
It's better than 1 toughness.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12 saves.
Ooh, these are 1 damage?
1 damage, and don't worry, I have no other command points to make it to 2.
You're saying there's a chance.
Yeah.
I got a 4-up invuln here. I need to make, or not fail 5. I failed
like
plenty
7.
of 5s. Plenty of them. That's a lot of fails. So she's dead. And no sword. Keep reminding you.
Driving that point home. 3 units of Gaunt is the close combat phase, assault phase. So first unit, we got to stick 3 9-inch charges. So here's 1. That's in there. The second one, oh my goodness, no. Are you kidding me? 3 for 3. 30 hormigons coming over the building. And charge distance here. So, do I want to try to pull Eldrad? Is Eldrad good in combat? It's been years since I've fought him. Okay. Do I want to give you attacks or not?
I believe he hits you on 2s.
Yeah, I don't.
And he wounds maybe on 2s. I have to double check, but I think anything that's not a vehicle, I think he wounds on 2s.
Gotcha. Yeah, I want to focus on 1 at a time here. I am going to activate the Hive Tyrant first. It is time. And actually, my math was all off because of these charts. As they degrade, it makes me forget things. So I have 4 attacks. Excuse me. There it is. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s. Because you're a toughness 3, right?
Toughness 3, yeah. Okay.
And that is...
Yep. 4-up invuln. So these are D3 damage again, probably?
3 damage each.
Ooh.
Yeah.
4s. Come on. Oh, I didn't make 1. Even if I command point, it's still 6 damage, and I have a 6 of Feel No Pain, but I just don't see it happening.
I do have one, and I do have 1 other attack that will hit on 2s. Mm-hmm. You get a normal save, wounding on 2s. That's D3 damage.
Yeah, she's gone. We'll take her. All right. And no solvers.
And no solvers. You know, we keep driving this point home, but the reason why is, like, if this unit could have soul burst, are you kidding me? Like, all those Hormigons are basically, they get a free move or a free swing, then their swing, you use command points to interrupt, so they would get 2 full rounds of close combat before I do, and I charged.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how strong that soul burst action is.
So we'll go ahead and start. I will interrupt, so I'm down to 2 command points left. These guys are going to swing their attacks.
Okay.
They'll go ahead and just pile in over yonder. Now, this is a unit here.
Yeah,
right?
so we've got 1, 2, and 3.
So I might be able to keep some of them from getting too close and pummeling me. But maybe a little less. We'll see. There's that wall you can run through. So 16 attacks. So let's go ahead and get these here. So we will be hitting you on 3s again. And not too bad. You're only T3.
Only T3.
So we will be wounding on 3s. The Troop Master's gone, so no rerolls, which would have been nice. So
that would have been huge.
7 looks like.
7 just did.
-2.
I'm only going to be able to be swinging with 10 total models here.
So that's 20 attacks, right?
Yep. Ooh. Hitting on 4s, and then wounding on 4s.
Strength. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm so used to being wounded on 2s and 3s.
Yeah.
So that's 5?
5.
6. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, 6. You are right.
All right, so we got here 4-ups. Oh, money!
Lost it up.
All right, just 1 goes.
Cool, and then I will get an additional each. I love Hormagaunts when they pile in and they consolidate. They get both 6 inches during those phases.
Wow.
Or during those steps. It's pretty solid. Wow. God bless 8th edition 40K because Nids turn 2 and there is nothing but death and carnage. I've got fucked up Hive Tyrants left and a lot of them dead. And there's a lot less Harlequins on the table. I love this unit as a tie-up unit. I just want to drive home a couple points because we've showcased a lot of stuff here. But I love these Hormagaunts. They literally get the extra 6 inches when you consolidate and pile in, and it just shows how huge that is once you see them progress on the board. They actually don't do a lot of damage, but they'll tie up and surround some units.
Which is critical.
That's huge.
It's huge.
Sometimes that's all you actually need is to hold you down for one turn, So,
but what, a few points, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 4 or 5, if I'm not mistaken, each. So it's and for $30, it doesn't matter when you buy this box. It doesn't matter if it's Hormagaunts or Termagants. It's $30 for 10 of them. And that's without any really good deals. So yeah, they're a steal. You should definitely have them in your armies.
Well, that was pretty devastating. Killed a lot of my models, but we'll see what we can do here. So my goal right now, I gotta tie up these Hive Guard back here. They're doing a lot of shots to kill a lot of models. So I do have a bike here, I believe can get in there and take care of them, at least hold them and prevent them from shooting. Harlequin do have the ability to fall back and shoot and charge. So I should be able to get some shots in there. And we'll see here. It's coming down to just a few models and what they can do. Well, hey guys, just to point one thing out real quick. Since they can't actually fall back and shoot, the Harlequin don't have that. They can fall back and assault. I'm actually going to have them fall back with their flip belts, meaning they can just jump over any units, even if they're surrounded, and they're going to go back into this vehicle.
I mean, what a great special ability, because most people, unless they have fly keyword, they're not getting out of that combat. You are completely surrounded, no way out. Flip belt, we've seen that used 3 times now, I think, during this battle when you're moving through terrain, doing everything. That's a solid piece of war gear.
All right, we are down to my last Psyker. You still got 3 left, so it's just Eldrad. We are going to try and get some mortal wounds down on him. So let's see. We've got... I'll start with Smite.
Okay.
What's the other one? What's his leadership?
10.
10 as well. They're both 10, right?
Yep.
Okay. We're not going to do Mind War because that's based on leadership. So Smite first into him, needing a 5. Oh, double 1s.
Now you really need some kind of love here, because remember, you're not outside of 18 inches, so any failed psychic checks, you're just going to take D3 mortal wounds. And it's a perils.
Yeah. Well, Eldrad does get to reroll 1 failed psychic test, so we're going to reroll both these dice. As a 5, so you will get a deny.
Okay, and then are you at a +1?
I am not.
So you're actually, this is another fail, because Shadows in the Warp, you're within range, so you're at a -1 to cast anything.
No.
So that is another fail. Back-to-back fails. You don't see that often with Eldrad.
Yeah.
So he takes D3 mortal wounds.
All right. 2.
Yep.
All right. Now he does have a 5 up, feel no pain.
Oh, cool.
So I'll try and save. He saves 1. He has a 5 wound or 6 wound model, so he's actually down to 5 now. All right. Next, we're going to cast Executioner. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to cast it on him. This will do D3 mortal wounds. Goes off on an 8. -1 and a 7, so it still will go off.
7. I'll try to stop it here.
On an 8, you
8 stopped it. Wow.
Man, can't get a single power off. Last one will be Doom. He does get 3 powers he can cast, so he'll cast Doom onto your Warlord here. Oh, and that fails.
Are you kidding? Command point, reroll?
I can command point, so I'm down to 3 now, I believe.
You have 1 left, because you used 2 to...
Took me down to 2, so yeah, I'll have 1 left after this.
No. 6.
So it's a fail. So
another fail? Are you kidding me? How does this even happen?
Just 1, 5 up. He makes that, so stop.
I want you to... Kenny talked about this right when the book dropped, or the rumor mills were going on about how big Kronos is going to be for all these psychic heavy armies. That is massive, and we're seeing it right now.
Yeah. So we got the 3-man troop here. We're gonna try to finish off this Swarm Lord. Or Hive Tyrant. Hopefully we'll kill his Overlord. So we got 3 shots. We're hitting on 3s. So on 3s, got 2. 3s again. Come on. Oh, 1.
1.
4 up invuln. It's -4. Oh.
It goes through. No command points.
Guess we gotta get 2 on here. Oh no! I got 1 command point
One
left.
command point, and it's a different part of the phase, so you can use it.
You don't have a film of pain, right? Or you do have a.
I do have a film of pain. I have a 5 up.
Come on, 6, 6, 6, 5. All right, I'll take that.
Oh my goodness.
No more command points.
3. Neither one of us have them, and I'm gonna make 4 out of 5. Nope, not today. Don't make a single one. Do I explode?
Take those Harlequin with you.
No.
All right.
Okay. Hey, I tell you, he did about as best as he could with his last little dying breath there.
So, onto the assault phase. In shooting, we did manage to kill a few of these Termagants. But the main thing here, I put a couple wounds, killed 1 Hive Guard, and put 2 wounds on another. We'll start with the assaults from the Star Weaver here. It's going to go into these guys, so...
I am going to overwatch. Okay, so we've got 10 shots, hitting on 6s. In the shooting, it says I reroll 1s to hit.
I think it would carry
I think
over.
it definitely, yeah. So I'm looking for...
Got 1 more?
Got 1 more, there we go. And then 3s. So that is 2 invulnerables.
Okay. These do how much damage?
Oh,
2
doesn't matter.
There we go.
Box cars right there, stuck them.
All right. So the charge distance is going to be 10, which will actually get me onto the other side here. So I'm going to pop over, make sure I'm getting room for these other guys to charge in. We'll do the Solitaire next since he's pretty important. That's a 5. That is out. All right, and then the bike will go next. 5 also, but he is within 6. Actually, I think he's just shy. So
Wow.
just the Star Weaver, but that's all I needed, really, just to tie you up. So
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so the Star Weaver came in and whiffed. Again, you really want to try to combo and do some things. So his attacks weren't there, but actually these Hive Guard have some okay swings. So here we go. So I hit on force, and I am strength 4. So wounding on 5s. So 2 saves.
2 4-ups. All right. Oh, 1 goes through.
And we're stuck.
Okay. Quick little stall right here. I think I killed 1 or 2 of them.
And I did nothing in turn. Actually, in my turn, I'm actually just gonna consolidate in there too.
Okay. Okay, so bottom of the turn 2, Harlequin are looking okay. I think I have some options here. I still have a 3-man troop here, 3-man troop here. My objective is over there. He does have some models to go over there, but I'm also on top of his objective. And I got Big Nasty Solitaire there and a few other things. So it looks like I might be able to pull this off, but we'll have to see. It's always a dice game, so.
Turn 3 for the good guys. So this is key here, ladies and gentlemen. Synapse is completely different. So this is a Hive Tyrant. These are Hormigons. You would just assume that they fall within the bubble. It does not. This is a different Hive fleet than this. So I am not fearless. I am not this. They are outside of range. No, actually, Hive Tyrants are left, or Synapse creatures are left within range on the table, period, for the Chronos. So they are going to be taking -1 to hit and shooting. Obviously they won't. They're going to be taking minuses to charging. So it is definitely, you can't cross the streams, as they say, with your Synapse.
Yeah.
So we're going to start Psychic Phase. We did create a new unit. Mama did. We are going to roll right into it. I'm going to cast Smite right here. Goes off on an 8.
Okay, can't stop that.
And D3, 2.
2. Alright. Down to 3.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
Very welcome. And then now kicking it over to the Hive Tyrant, we are going to go Catalyst, Feel No Pain. Does not go off. And Smite. Doesn't go off either. I'm glad you don't have something that says if you fail.
-1.
We've got what a psychic epic battle in the first 2 turns, and then our first turn and a half, and then it was just a bunch of dead.
Yep.
Duds on both ends. All right, so we're gonna go right into shooting and assault.
Okay.
24 shots at Eldrad.
Yes, lots of 1s and 2s. I like it.
And now looking for 2s again.
All right.
3, 6, 10. There you go, homie. There's 13 dice for you.
13. 3 up and 1. All right, come on. Not too shabby.
We just talked about this. Sometimes
man.
you can go on a run.
And he does have that 5 up, feel no pain. Maybe I can get say one more. 1. He takes 1.
Wow. Eldrad survives psychic smites and the rash of bullets coming at him. So unreal. Stinger salvo engaged. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, homie.
All right. 1 damage.
Yep.
Oh, thank goodness. Come on, 3. Oh no.
The solitaire.
1 left.
And then there was 1. Hey, the solitaire is going to have to take on some... I forgot these were the GW dice.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here looking for the 1, and I forgot. It's the symbol that we all love is the one thing we never want to see.
Exactly.
Because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to shoot at, whether it be the bike or the solitaire. 2 of my 10-man termagants that we just spawned will not be able to see him. So hitting on 4s, reroll 1s. 4. And toughness 3.
3.
So wounding on 3s. 2.
2.
Nice and easy.
You would think.
Yeah,
That
nice
3
and
up.
easy.
Come on. Nah!
Solitaire down. Does he like nuclear explode?
He doesn't do anything.
Wow. I don't think Solitaire made combat.
He did not. Oh, he did make combat, but he didn't get to swing because your guy died first.
Already.
So usually the Solitaire is an MVP.
Yeah.
His blitz ability, his ability to get it down the field, plus with like when you could cast Soul Burst on, which I still can.
Yeah.
And Twilight Pathways, he can move 36 inches plus the blitzing.
Wow.
So he has some potential there, but I did not place him well, put him right there next to that bike.
Failing the charge was the big thing.
Yeah.
You failed a 6-inch charge, you know,
Yeah.
so. All right, so still it looks like mono a mono high tyrant Eldrad.
All right.
It looks like an unfailable charge, just in case.
You did it.
There it is.
All right. I think I do have a shuriken pistol.
Yeah, you do.
So let's see.
To the face.
Nah, nothing.
All right, I am up first. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s, he's toughness 3, right? Or is he the only
T4.
Eldar?
No, all the characters in the Eldar name characters are T4.
So, wounding on 3s.
Oh,
Wow.
look at that.
Hold on 1 second. I believe that is 3 mortal wounds. Give me just 1 second. And because all those Twinling Devourers, those are just 4 regular attacks. I was thinking Swarmlord for a second. I saw those 6s. With all the new rules coming out, you got to make sure that anytime you see a dice, just wait a second and check a book. So, yep, that was Swarmlord I was thinking about. So that is just 4 regular saves.
Okay, 3 ups. I make 3 of them, and it's 1 damage, so 1 5 up, feel no pain. Goes through, so he's down to 3 wounds. And you got your tail attack, right?
Yes, sir. Hits. Strength 6, wound on a 3. Nothing.
2. All right. All right, Eldra swinging back, hitting on 2s. All right, and his weapon always wounds on 2s. So that's 2 wounds, no AP.
2 3-up saves.
Oh
my
no.
god.
These are D3 each.
Wow.
Come on, 5s and 6s. All right, 3 damage.
Wow. Eldrad snuck in and did more damage than I did to him. Unreal. Wow. A couple ups and downs, letdowns, but Hormagaunts are locking down. The only one surviving Harlequin there. Mama was able to solely punk the Solitaire and the last bike. She charged in and put work in there. So locking some stuff down. We will see. I hate when I'm playing Eldar and they always have so much fly maneuverability, and you're going second.
Yep. coming down to the end here. Not too much left to do. I'm going to be able to try and maybe protect my relic or my objective if possible. And I've got a few fusion pistols left. We'll see if I can drop off maybe the Hive Guard or something else. So, Eldrad here, going to be doing some last psychic shenanigans. Let's see what we can do. I've got, we'll start with Smite, going into Hive Tyrant here. Looking for a 5 minus that 1, right?
Yep. Looking for 6.
Please. Got a 7.
Right. So, need to beat it. Wow.
Oh, it goes off this time.
I had a chance to really stop that. Like
D3. Only 1. All right. Next, what we're gonna do I'm gonna do, I believe it's Mind War onto the Hive Tyrant here. So I'm needing a 7, I believe. Oh, he does get +1, and then it's a -1.
So it's a wash.
So it's a
good.
7.
Yep.
So you
Can't stop.
It?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So we both roll a dice, and then add our leadership, and the difference is how many mortal wounds we take.
Well, I'm rolling a 6.
All right. I'm rolling a 2.
Do you take 1 wound?
No, it doesn't go back the other way. But let me double check here. I believe Eldrad is lead 10. He's only lead 9. You're lead 10, right?
Yes.
So then it's just a wash. Nothing happens.
Yeah, I'm
you
at a
have
13.
Higher leadership than I do.
Than Eldrad,
All right. Well, then the only other thing here to do, I'm going to do the Executioner over here on the Gots. I am needing, I believe it's 7 as well. So get that on an 8. Mm-hmm. So this is D3 mortal wounds. If I kill a model, which it will automatically kill 1 at least, kills 3, it'll do another D3 damage for mortal wounds. Another 3. So that'll drop the unit.
Wow.
Executioner's money.
Executioner.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and shoot Starweaver into the Tyrant, hitting on 4s because I advanced. Getting 3 and T7, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm needing 5s.
Nope, nothing.
Nothing. All right, over here we've got some fusion pistols. Let's see, needing 3s. Yep. You're not -1. So
I am
you are,
-1.
so 4s. Come on, only 1. T8, right?
Yep.
Oh, I need a 4 again. That's a 2. Nothing. All right, we'll just fire the 6 shots from the vehicle. We're gonna go right into the Termagants. 3s to hit, or no, -1, so 4s and 2s. So 2, no AP.
2 6-ups.
Well, it was a close game, pretty neck and neck. We ended up just really defending our own objectives.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising. But look, we are going to leave you here. You know what you got to do. You have to head on over to longwar.net, become a veteran of Longwar today to get all the juicy details, get all the expert analysis from all the Harlequin love that there is, and of course the NID breakdown. Head on over to longwar.net, become a veteran of the Longwar today.